Right, my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to today's episode of Urbek City Builder. Last one's linked above in case you've missed it. You've not really missed much. I've been kind of rebuilding the city the last 3 episodes. Today, I want to get this last little plot here that you can see in front of you deleted out. I want to get it rejigged. I want to get it gridded and whatnot. I want to get that filled out with the nice housing that we've got at the bottom. And then I want to have enough time to crack on with some new stuff as well in today's episode, if possible, because I still think there's stuff we need to be producing a bit more of. Food is still a bit of a situation we need to get on top of as well. So yeah, we're just going to crack right on with today's episode. First and foremost, before anything else, I'm going to apologise if you hear any background noise like dogs barking and whatnot. I've got the window open. It's a pretty hot day here in the UK, so yeah, I kind of need a bit of regulation in the room. So I'm going to delete this little plot out on the roads first, because this is now a 4, and I find that 4s are kind of like the perfect grids. So that's like a 4 there. This here is, I'm not sure what we're doing here. There's a road there. Do we bother joining that road up? Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. And then we can put some houses. No, we'll put some parks in there, I think. We'll just fill that out with housing. Let's just fill that out with housing. I'm leaving this bit here because I might do like a main sort of town square type deal. So we've got this nice pretty road coming up here now, and there's some buildings we probably need to put in. So I'm going to fill all of this out with housing, and I'm just going to press Alt. So yeah, let's fill all that out. This now, what's happened here now? Oh, food service is not close enough, and that's just because I've deleted it out. It's really not a problem. These either downgrade or go abandoned. Not an issue. We're very much on top of all of our resources at the moment, so that's really not a problem. So that's school. That's going to finish in a minute. So we're going to need to get our new 2 schools up here kind of placed. So that's going to be the next big thing that we do. So we've got that school and that school. I'm going to just basically continue this grid on. It might look a bit boring, but it works. And I feel like you get these higher, heavier, denser houses on the inside and these slightly smaller ones on the outside, which I think is a bit more kind of realistic and a bit more regular on the way things would happen. And we're getting this nice little pretty row with this main road through the middle as well, which I quite like. So we've got those in place. Why are we getting that? Because I've put that in. We should not be getting, we shouldn't be getting that car park, because the connectivity is there. We shouldn't be getting that car park, but whatever. It might sort itself out. So healthcare was the next thing I needed to upgrade these houses. So where was the last healthcare? There. Now, we could upgrade more over here, because I take a look, not all of them are in it, but they are all in it over this side. So, and all the main houses in the middle are. So now I think I'm just going to carry that healthcare grid on. So it comes up to that road, I believe, and it's let's get that clinic. So it's from that corner. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 in. So we get the. So it's that road there. So we can get it just above that road, and then we're going to come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Of course, it would be there. We're going to come in one more, and we're going to stick it on the corner where our main square was going to be, but I think it will be fine. So we're going to stick that there. Let's let these houses upgrade first before we expand, and we're going to need to do some farm stuff. Heavy steelworks have been unlocked. We've obviously hit 12k, so I'm going to put a farm shed over here in the corner. That will just give us a quick abundance of food. It does take up some resources, but not too much of an issue. So are we about done with the upgrading? I think we are. I've got this sport here. So get that to a downtown house, and he's 5 or more education in a 10 radius. It's just the 1. Okay, we're gonna sort all that out in a moment. So leisure. So this is 2 leisure and 2 culture. This gives us, and only consumes 60. Now, culture's obviously going to be something we're going to need at a later date. I'm not going to worry too much about it now. I just want to keep double checking all the houses because they're going to tell us what they need. Healthcare. Yeah, that's just going to need healthcare over that side. So, yeah, to be fair, I feel like these are all kind of upgraded how I expected them to. Some of them are not in the radius of certain things. So that's not got enough education. Not sure why it doesn't, because surely it's in the radius of 2 schools. Yeah, but and it's not got enough leisure to upgrade. So that's interesting. It's not got enough education, considering. Oh no. Yeah, that school and that school. So it should, hypothetically, that should have enough education. Should have more than enough education. Two. That's why it needs to be a higher graded school. That's why. Okay, that's fair. But because I don't mind some of these houses being lower grade, because we need the normal workers as well as the high skilled workers. So yeah, it's not that big an issue. Just makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. That car park is really annoying me. In case you couldn't tell already, gang. So where do we go from here? I think the next bunch of schools is what I want to do next. So that school there, the line. So I'm just going to put that in there. That's the line. So if we go to education, it's on this road. So up one more. That's where it's going to go. It's going to go there. But there's obviously another school in the radius, so yeah, it's there. So let's delete that, and then that's going to go. So if I was to just go, oh no, we need to include that road. So it's going to go, actually it's going to go on the corner. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful job. And that's going to go there. And that school is all in there. Now, I understand some people might be saying, why are you creating these schools when they don't give you as much education instead of these schools? And that does, to be fair, make a lot of sense. But these consume a lot more goods than these. Like a lot more. And they don't. We kind of need this for our storage of skilled workers as well, because you only get storage of highly skilled workers with that. So I think it's good to like have a mix, in my opinion. I don't know if that is the right way to be going about it, but that's just the way I am kind of doing it. So I'm not going to change now. It seems to be working, so I think we kind of stick with it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that grid size is actually okay. So the roads might be all right here. So don't know if I want to join all the roads up. I quite like these ends not being joined. I do want to delete that. I think rather than having houses on the end, we put like parks, as you can see. Let's put park there and a park there on the ends. That football pitch I don't hate, so I think we put a lateral park in there like that. Right, so we've got the supermarket, so we're going to need another kind of shop up this way, aren't we? Now, we don't really have the ability to store much of this, so the first thing I do want to do actually before we go anywhere is I noticed that the steelworks is something we can get. A heavy steelworks, 12 or more logistics, but it will produce 60. It's going to take 100 power, 20 iron, 20. Okay, the iron, we're not producing enough iron really to do that. Logistics is more actually needed over here a bit more. Advanced industry, hold on a minute. Coal stockpile, okay, that's new. Yeah, industry is needed over here a bit more, so I'm going to put logistics. So what I'm trying to work out is modern grain silo needs 6 or more logistics in a 4 radius. So 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm wondering if we can put it. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but we can try. So in the middle, there, and then there. If this works, please, please. And the other one. Ah, it's only done one of them. That's annoying. That would have been amazing if it had done them both with just those few squares. Alright, we'll just have to put two more. 2 more there. That just gets our food up a bit higher. So, yeah, the steelworks was something I was looking at, wasn't it, a minute ago. So let's just go back and look at that quickly. So, consumes 100, 20. All of them are not a problem. 100 energy, not a problem. That 20, though, is a problem. Because we're not producing enough of that. But we could be producing more of it if we put a food service in. Oh, I've done the wrong one. Oh, I did the wrong one. What was I thinking? I've done coal. These are the ones I needed to upgrade. I needed to do these down here. Honestly, I need my head checked. I don't know. Don't ask. There we go. Upgrade that. I am actually gonna delete that because we don't need those like that. Coal isn't a problem. It's this is the issue. So we've already done that one there. Yeah, we need to get a food service in down here then. So I'll put it there. Yeah. Right, so food is the issue. Food is just the biggest issue in general at the moment. I just don't know how we produce more of it. Really don't. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to delete these out and do farming in here and all. I think that's very, very safe to say. That's definitely going to have to be the case. Because we're just not producing enough food. But we have got on top of that, so that's good. That's good. Yeah, I kind of wanted to be working here, and I've done anything but, because food is out of control again. And yeah, I'm trying to work out like food services and stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna delete that out. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete all of that. I'm gonna delete all of that, and I am gonna delete that just for the minute. I'm gonna delete that bus stop. Right. So them houses will be non-existent. I'm going to get rid of them. That is a definite. So that's school. I'm not going to be able to put it where we normally would. I'm going to have to go over one and put it there. But that's fine, it will still work, it will still be okay. Buses. So where was the last bus stops we put in? Was it there? And then I put one in there. So we put one there, covers that road. So it's going to be there, isn't it? The next road up. So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we've got it there. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Okay. So, houses. House. Okay, maybe not. Whoa, that's dropped off a lot. This has dropped off a lot. Maybe that, oh, I did just delete a bunch out though, didn't I? Like an absolute wally, like I did last time, and just totally forgot that it actually has an effect. That there means we are going to need another food shop in this direction. What is going on with this road? Let's get rid of that. It's really unnecessary. But we can take that to there, and that makes more sense. What am I doing? I'm getting a bit lost because I'm trying to do a million things at once. Right, food service. So, food, clinic, we've got a small bank that we can put in now. Oh, that makes that commercial / residential stuff, doesn't it? That might be interesting. Police station. What is that? Necessary together with a church to obtain religious neighbourhoods. Okay, keep rebels away. Oh, that might be something we look at in the future. So yeah, we're going to need food. So, keep clicking this. There, 2 spaces. There, 2 spaces. Right, so, click that mini market. So, 1, 2. 1, 2 spaces. So, do we just ignore all that stuff near the coast? I think we might have to. Let's put that there. And then that's going to go there. So we're going to bring a road up, I think. No, that 1, 2, 3. It's going to go on the 4th one. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'll put it there. Right, so let's pack this out, and let's pack this out. I'm aware it's got really different up here with the residential, but I am gonna tackle that. Definitely going to tackle it because I'm very aware we're not putting in stuff like football pitches and things like that we might need. But I am obviously, like you're about to see, going to start placing stuff like that. We do need that leisure. But I want to kind of fill these out before I delete these out. Let's actually put in a nice main square. Nice, opposite the school. That little footy pitch. Yeah, we've got our bus stops up to this point, so don't really want to go any further than that. Let's put some housing in there. So that road is just as far as I'm going. So with that said, I'm going to delete these houses that are next to the school. I'm going to delete these houses next to this school. And then, yeah, we're kind of at that limit when we get there. We're kind of at that limit. I want to do that before today's episode out. I want to get the housing kind of where we want it to be in its final position, and then we can concentrate on upgrading this episode on episode, and you know, continuing to kind of work on this food situation, continuing to work on this industry. You know, we're producing enough of everything apart from steel, but we know we can upgrade that steel works. With that said, actually, what was it again? It's going to consume 10 of that, and I just wanted to get it upgraded, so we needed more logistics. 8 or more logistics in a 4. Oh no, 12 or more logistics. So we needed to just add some more warehouses. So let's add one there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We can add one there. We can add one there. Where does that get us to? That gets us to 9, so we need 3 more. Let's just do that little plot there. Moping. Here we go. Heavy steelworks. Food has gone down. We've probably got houses upgrading and stuff though, to be fair. Steelworks is very healthy. So everything looks good. Everything looks really good now. So that's something that I've needed to work on. So what's the issue over here? I've been deleting houses out, so that might be the problem. We're actually going to delete this out. These houses over here are going to get removed. So I'm going to do that now, because we need this for farmland. And then let's add, so again I'm going to leave a bit of space next to the school. Oh, of course we're not producing any of that. What's happened here? Because I deleted these houses out. We are producing at such a slow rate now. Jesus. It's so bad when it gets slow like this. But that's my fault for not keeping an eye on this up here. Is there a way? 5-story residential building. 3 or more healthcare, 4 or more retail. Wow. Retail? How'd you get retail? Ah, I wonder. Would a bank... One banking. Don't know how you get retail. I have no idea, but retail would be needed. Who knows? Yeah, we've got a bit of an issue here. I was wondering if I could upgrade these and that would help. But they're already modern 2-story. It's just going to be a case of they're going to consume a lot of food. But 5-story retail must be something we're going to get at a later date. Must be. I'm interested to see what the mixed thing is with the banking, but I think I'm going to add that about here because we're putting this little square in here, so I think I might have it up this way. So I might put a small bank like in here somewhere. I obviously don't have the goods to do it at the moment, but I might put a bank there and see what happens. I need to find a way of producing more of this. The houses are going in super slow, not letting me place a lot of houses at once. So yeah, that's never going to get that up. It's meant food's gone high, but it's not really helped in another sense, you know. Oh god, it's a lot that we need to make up as well. 10261. We're only producing 1073. I think I deleted too many houses in one go. I'll be right back once I get this to a level I need it. Okay gang, so I had to really heavily fast forward that for a bit and just to get this small plot in, but I've finally got it at a plus. We basically just need to get a bunch of housing in. I was a bit silly in just deleting all that in one foul swoop. Maybe should have taken my time, but something I have got to the bottom of is retail. So the bank, if you place the bank in, if I was to click on this building here, so if you was to place the bank in, then you would get a mixed use commercial residential building is basically what it turns into. Now that building then would give you 36 residents, 12 happiness and 2 retail, and so each one of those buildings would be worth 2 retail. So then those retail points would go towards building a 5-story house basically, so a 5-story residential building, which obviously needs a bit more healthcare. It's only getting 1 at the moment, so I'm imagining we might get a larger healthcare system later on, and then we would get the 4 retail from the buildings, so then you'd get a 5-story house. So yeah, that's basically how I think that works. And then I was also looking over here and I was looking at some of these houses, and they can turn into blocks ready to upgrade, but no models have been found that fit here. The smallest model is a 3x2, so it needs to be a 3x2 building to turn into a block, but we can get blocks as well, which I found interesting. Not sure why that's the case. It might be the food that's here. We've actually got a space there, so it would be the perfect size, but then that's going to turn into this sodding housing because it's in the radius. So I think I'm actually going to delete that out because it takes up a lot of food, so I'm going to delete that. But yeah, so I kind of got to the bottom of that, so that's basically it's a good thing. Are we honestly still not producing enough that I can do 2 blocks that are like 100? So I'm going to fast forward this just so we can get our resources built up so that I can start adding houses a bit quicker. Otherwise we're going to be here all day just trying to fill in some small blocks of houses, and that's going to be a nightmare because we just need to be producing these goods again. And it is my fault. There's lots of stuff that's using this resource, and yours truly was just a bit of a prat basically for not upgrading, sorry, not putting housing in somewhere else before deleting that housing basically. So there we go, that's that plot all filled in. Now this plot here I'm actually going to use for things like I'm going to use it for things like shops and leisure and that sort of stuff to get these buildings upgraded, because we've got these here that are a downtown house. To get them to a modern 2-story we actually need more leisure. We've only got 6 and it says 17 or more, so that's a lot of leisure we need to try and place in here. We'd get 5 from that sport, we would get only 2 from the bookshop. From the urban bar I know we get 4. You get it from these greens as well, so that's kind of good to know. I did remove a lot of green space out around here. I am considering maybe getting rid of this. The lateral part gives us 2, and I think it might be cool to kind of follow that up there. So if I was to click on that again, 12, so we need 5 more. The bar could go on the corner. So let's put that urban bar on the corner. I don't know what's going on here. What's going on here with this? 4 or more connectivity. Okay, so that's still an issue. So where was the last bus stop? I put a bus stop there, and I want to put one there. So why is that not included? I will then just put one in that road there, just so that's sorted. Basically, we've got one there, and we've got one there. So I have done it up. So I just need to do up there next, because that's as far as we're gonna go anyway. So that's probably that bit. That's still got issues. Don't know what its issues are, but it has still got issues. Ready to upgrade, but you do not produce food to satisfy. Okay. So we're back on that. Let's just put a row of food in. But yeah, we're kind of we're a little stuck at the moment because houses are ready to upgrade, but because of our food situation, they can't. Right. I still think we are a bit short on leisure in some areas over here. So if I was to just click on this house to get it to a modern, we're still 1 away on the leisure front. I think what I might do, because it fulfills sport as well, is on that corner I'm going to put a tennis court, so that will help. So yeah, we're in a precarious position. Food is low, our work is low. We have got so much skilled work, so much high skilled work. Wood's okay, I think iron could be better. Coal is okay, power is more than okay, steel's alright, and so are goods. Yeah, we're kind of in a situation now where this is almost full, this is almost full. So, but I can't fill it out completely because I'm worried about food. Food's the problem at the moment. Food is the problem. Let's just fill all the houses in there. So that's done. And there. I'm going to leave these houses. Don't really feel the need to change that. So, a bit more food. Logistics. So, yeah, that'll help. Not much. Jesus Christ, the food went up and then straight back down. Okay, fair enough. Really not sure about the food now. That's my dog going mad outside. Don't know what his problem is at the moment. 150. I think we're going to have to. I'll put that in. There we go. That's a lot better. I think we actually have the ability to do a few more of them. I've not really been using them. They do produce a lot, but I think we've actually got the ability to use a few more of them. Let's... I'm gonna... No, I'm not. Why won't it let me put that there? No place to build a bus stop. Hey? Really? Why can't I build them there? I can build it there, but I can't build it there. Why? Okay, that really don't make sense, but whatever. Put one there. Okay, it's not letting me build bus stops in certain places now, all of a sudden. I don't know why. Okay, whatever. Yeah, don't know. We've still got this that we could do. Parking lot abandoned. Okay, that's fine. I don't care about parking lots being abandoned. Oh, we could do a local market up here. Couldn't we? Because that actually uses a lot less resources, so that's pretty good. Ready to upgrade into a block, but none of the models fit. Okay. So what is it? 3x2. I just want to see what a block looks like. I'm intrigued. One of them's a village house. Of course the one now would turn into a village house. Oh, and it's typical, eh? We wanted them to all be crappy houses, and that one there decided, nope, not going to play that game. Let's delete them out. We'll go up one more. I'm intrigued. I want to see what they look like. I want to see what blocks look like. Just show me one, please. Just show me one. I'm on like really heavy fast forward, aren't I, by the way? 10 or more squares with residents in. Alright, so we need more residents up here, basically, is what it's telling me. It's not going to do it, is it? Because these are all turning into other things now. Not going to turn into a block like we want. That's a rebel house. Oh, God. I just want to see what they look like. That's so much to ask. That's so much to ask. Just show me. It should do it. Should do it. Oh, wooden hut doesn't though. Why? Come on. Come on. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Why am I just trying to get this bloody block to build? Oh my God. And then that turns into a village house. Of course. It's just not going to do it. Right, whatever. I don't care. I'm coming away from there. It's not going to do what I want it to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to end today's episode there. Otherwise, we're just going to end up going on all day, aren't we? But, yeah, maybe we didn't get to where I wanted to get to in today's episode, but I feel like we're almost there or thereabouts. I think what I might do off screen is just fill in all the housing up here. So then next episode we can get going where I want to get going from, because I feel like the last few episodes it's just been a big rebuild of the city. The logistics have all kind of, we've really tried to rework it. The food is the situation I'm worried about the most. I feel like I am constantly micromanaging that, and I feel like I'm hoping there's going to be, like a food plant. Okay, I'm hoping that's going to produces 2,000 food. Okay, we're gonna be okay, gang. It's coming soon. Anyway, we're done. Subscribe if you're new, like if you've enjoyed. Stay safe, stay humble. See you next time.